obtained the minor mallet. Oh, I forgot we have to do this first, and then we find the wind spirit. Alright, real talk. Where's this little cactus I can save? That's what we're all here for. I think there's also another one in the field where Reese and the others, like, went unconscious. Where did this take me? Okay, this took me back, so, yeah. We probably can't get that other little cactus then until...
This way!
Until, we go to Laurent, I guess. Also, this way. I think this is where the little cactus is. Most certainly. It's a nice little lift they got there. Should be somewhere in this field. There he is. Hey, buddy. Looking at the waterfall, are you? What an adorable little lad. We get 10% discount at shops for our next reward. That's incredible. Already almost a fifth of the way through the cacti. Oh, it's a freaking cannon. Another freaking cannon.
Oh my. Is that Bon Voyage's cannon?
Oh, you know my cousin? The name's Merci. Nice to meet you.
How was someone of your stature cousins with... I mean, cousins, I guess, you know, really, really distant cousins.
Will this cannon reach Bizer?
But of course. Are you ready?
I kind of value my life, but whatever. Also, what does Messi mean in... I know it's French, right? What does that actually mean in English? Obviously, bon voyage and stuff, and bonjour are play on words with the other two, but I don't know what merci is, and I know it's a French word. I don't know what it means, though.
Where could the minor mallet be? It's already dark outside.
A freaking night market.
Shall we check out the night market?
So we go to the night market now. Okay, I see, I see. Mercy is thanks. Okay. I knew I heard it somewhere. Hello.
Oh, welcome. Looking for something in particular? I always wanted to set up shop like this. Running a shop isn't as fun as I thought. Well, enjoy your doodads. I think I'll go take a nap.
Got the minor mallet. That was easy.
Yahoo! We got the minor mallet and we're ready to go! Let's be off to Rabbite Forest and find the Koropokkurs village.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Pushy, aren't we?
Coming aboard?
Dude, I forget about Fairy's existence most of the time. Other than the fact that the plot, like, demands for her. She's a plot device. We're doing this all for her, but I just forget about her existence. Sword is a form of the golden wand when the wand the mana goddess used. I wanted to read that game. Not actually. Curse these PS5 load times.
We managed to find the minor mallet. We must hurry to Rabbite Forest and find Dom Perry.
I've always wondered what Koropokkurs are like. Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a fun word. Jad should have a little cactus, and so should the Rabbite Forest, because they weren't available before. Little cactuses only appear, like, when you get access to them. Also, this place was, like, you know, not as it is now last time we were here. This one should be right in front of the inn, I think. I actually wonder if they sell weapons now. Maybe they sell weapons now because I remember before they couldn't sell any weapons, but maybe now they sell some weapons. There you are, buddy. And the Rabbi Forest should get us our shop discount. Yeah, every character gets Fairy. Fairy's in all the stories. She's always the companion character. Because like the whole plot revolved. The whole plot with like the Mana Sanctuary and the Mana Sword and the Mana Spirits, it revolves around her. So yeah, she's a staple. Honestly, the stories really only change. The only thing that changes with the stories is the main antagonist is different. And obviously you get some new character interactions. Like the main character talks more than the other two. So the only real differences between the story is like the main character is different, so you get new lines of dialogue, and the main antagonist is, again, Hawkeye and Reese get the main antagonist, Charlotte and Kevin, and then the other two, Angela and Duran.
Welcome.
So like the overall story stays basically the same. These are not new weapons.
Come again.
I don't need them. I'm good, thanks. Bum, bum, bum. This one is right near where we met Fairy.
Let us work together.
Oh, it's a new, the Rabbites got stronger. That's cool. I didn't think they would actually make the Rabbites stronger. But I'm glad they did. They also got the pink Rabbite, which is like level 2 Rabbite.
It's time to
Silktail.
talk to Dom Perry.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on our way there, Fairy.
Well,
So it's almost like Fairy wants me to skip every single
It's time
enemy.
to talk to Dom Perry.
Where would be the fun in that?
this is how it is done in the right way.
Get wrecked. If you're gonna 100%, you'd use half of the people twice? Yeah. You only need 2 playthroughs to get everyone, but to platinum the game, you have to fight every single main antagonist. So you have to beat the game 3 times. So you would end up repeating, because I know my second playthrough I did the 3 I didn't do.
You don't have to be on guard.
I think my main character was Kevin. I want to say it was Kevin, and then I did Charlotte and Duran, and then my third playthrough, I had to do a playthrough with Angela or Duran. I had to do a playthrough with Angela or Duran as my main character, so I picked Angela, but I had to use some characters I already
We
used.
should work together to defeat this.
You just need to fight all the antagonists. Play through the game 3 times to fight all the main antagonists, like, as the final boss. Because it's a different final boss, depending on your pro tag.
Not like this.
Here. Heal up.
You did. Okay.
Allow me, don't keep me waiting.
It was a very straightforward platinum, and it was also very fun.
Together to defeat this threat.
Because there is an NG Plus feature, and you should NG Plus. You kind of have to, because the Nitromite thing can only really be done
All right.
without being annoying if you NG Plus. So,
We should get going.
We have not saved in a while, have we? Oh, we're in chapter 2. I forgot the game does have chapters. It doesn't tell you when you finish a chapter. The chapters are like hidden in the game. We have hit chapter 2. What I do remember is there's 6 main game chapters and 7 is a post-game sequence. So there are 7 chapters in the game. 6 of them are for the main story. 7 is for post-game. I think the post-game is just 1 dungeon though, and like getting the final class.
Nothing.
Pretty sure it's just like the point of chapter 7 is just to give a 4th class, and then you fight like a true final boss in it, from like a dungeon or something. Behold.
It's time to talk to Dom Perry.
Be gone.
they're gonna have chapters, at least say when you change chapters. It is weird. There wasn't even like a seamless transition. There's also games where like they don't tell you what chapter, like when you're in chapter 2, but they have a very obvious tonal shift, you know? They have a very obvious like, hey, you're in a new chapter. This game was like very seamless. Nothing happened in the game that I noticed that made it seem like, oh, we're in a new chapter. Like nothing crazy or like not like any kind of narration or anything. It's weird. I guess what I'm trying to say is the ending of chapter 1 was strange and anticlimactic. Because most of the time at the end of a chapter, like Trails, it's like, hey, this is clearly the end of a chapter.
Oh, could it be?
That's probably not relevant at all. You're just dreaming. You're imagining things. I need to go to the beach where we met Fairy.
Hostile entity! Be careful! Allow me. I will not hold back!
Okay, leave it to me.
Victory is easy with
it to
reliable
him.
companions.
It's the beach where we met Fairy. I don't know if it's a beach, it's just an area we met Fairy. Yeah, he's here, okay. It's not a beach, he's looking at the coast. And that should get us our shop discount. Hey, we're a fifth of the way through Little Cactuses. There are none in the post game. The post game is literally just level 4 classes in a dungeon. So like, I mean, we are definitely like they're all in the main game. So we're already a fifth of the way through. A path appeared in the trees. This reminds me of that one.
Will this actually make us smaller?
That answers that question. This is like that one dungeon in FF3 where you have to like make yourself mini. That was actually something you do. Or in Symphonia with the Mel Tokyo sewers and like the rats are like big because you're small. Oh man. Koropokkurs village. Or woods rather. I mean, let's be real, it's a village. It's like the Smurfs village. Are those chests gonna be too big to open? We look like the size of those treasure chests.
You do not look familiar.
Oh, we just moved into town. Lovely to make your acquaintance.
Is it just me, or does something about you smell human?
Oh my, human? I hitched a ride on a human to get here, so his stink must have gotten on me.
It is hard to avoid those simple, stinky humans.
Most definitely. So do you happen to know where we can find Dom Perry the Sage?
How about you look for the fellow yourself?
All
Get
we
those
can do
darn
is ask
humans.
the Koropokkurs if they've seen Dom Perry.
Careful you don't reveal that you're actually Big Folk.
Yeah, whatever. How hard can it be? Reese did a pretty good job lying there. Hello. Dom Perry's probably out and about making mischief. Ah, that's Dom Perry, I guess. You're looking for Dom Perry. He was in the square passing out mushrooms. I mean, they look more like dwarves, obviously. But like the village, I get Smurf vibes. Majorly. Oh, I saw Dom Perry walking outside a moment ago. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And where are these dang treasure chests? I saw like 2 in the cutscene. Dom Perry? Don't know, but he's not in here. Unless you're Dom Perry in disguise. You could very well be Dom Perry lying to me. Bum, 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 bum. Stupid flowers make it hard to see for treasure chests, though. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gotta be one at this beach here. Hello. I heard this area is popular as sunbathing spot for humans. Imagine, bathing in the sun. Humans are strange. No, I won't disagree there. Humans are one of a kind. They come in all different flavors and everything. There's another chest I see. Dom Perry's usually out taking a walk around now. Fine, Dom Perry.
Hey, Dom Perry is not here.
Of course he is. I am he.
What? But I asked if you knew where he was.
When you asked, I was taking a turn around the village. I did not know where I would be at any one moment.
What a horribly stubborn man. I suppose that is one way to look at it.
No, that makes no sense.
What? Do you doubt me, youngin'?
We came for advice, Dom Perry. There's a rumor that mice invaded a Koropokkurs homestead near the kingdom of Laurent. We figured other Koropokkurs might know how to help them get their village back. Any ideas?
Oh, my! That is dreadful. Laurent, you say? Oh, I have an idea. First, you must locate the wind elemental, Sylphid.
Great Sage. I do not know how Sylphid would be able to help us, what with the wind statue that blocks our progress.
Ah, is that so? Wind is an ever-changing element. But as the world's mana power ebbs, there may be those who have found a way to twist Sylphid's powers for ill.
What?
The wind is restless. Something may have befallen the statue. Regardless, listen well to what I have to say. From one of the mountain paths in Laurent is the entrance to Gust Hall, a dangerous wind labyrinth. You can traverse the hall by changing the directions of the wind statues to create a path. The rest is up to you. The Windstone can be found deep within. There, you may also find Sylphid. Sylphid can spread the sleep spores from the Somnosa Meadow throughout Citadel Laurent to incapacitate the Navarral agents.
Wait, you knew we were not Koropokkurs the whole time?
It was obvious. If you were Koropokkurs, you would have known that this is the only settlement of our kind in the whole world. Besides, I can tell that you have a fairy within you. We, Koropokkurs, can see that you are her chosen one with a single glance. I am not fond of humans myself, but I know that if fairy is here, the world is in dire peril. We cannot turn a blind eye. Pardon my teasing from earlier. I just cannot help myself. Oh, there is no greater joy.
Okay, then. These darn Koropokkurs. What a mischievous bunch they are. Alright, well, I love it how we had to go all the way here and do all this, and when you really think about it, like, yeah, you go to Gust Hall and you're like, oh, these wind statues are in the way, what do we do? I love it how we do all this, and then all we had to do was move the statues. We did this all just to learn that we can move the statues.
Gave us a good lead. Are you ready to retake Laurent?
Yeah, I've been ready.
We cannot delay. Let us be off to Gust Hall.
We do want to go...
all of your help, from the bottom of my heart.
We do want to go to Astoria because there might be a little cactus
We have
there.
earned a rest.
Also, interesting fact, as you saw, we saw Durand and Valsena, so if you don't have Reese in the party, Reese will make an appearance, like, in this story. She obviously won't, like, do much because you don't have her in the party, but the characters make appearances in their, like, respective kingdoms, so you will see all the characters, regardless of who you pick for your story. Like, we saw Durand there, and then we would see Reese during this bit. And then Charlotte and, well, we saw Charlotte already, and Kevin would make an appearance later on.
You'll regret this.